Hello guys, welcome to my channel Mystery Cap. Today I'm going to explain 2016 animated adventure fantasy movie called Throne of Elves. Love just happened, it doesn't bother about color or creed. It can even blossom between a human and an elf. Just a few years ago, human and elves fought a great war against the dragon and won. Though it was not enough to remove the distance between the elves and humans. It's sad, especially for Xiaoyu as he fall in love with an elf Princess Liya. They had to return to their separate worlds with the promise of meeting again one day. They wrote love letters to each other regularly, and Liya assured Xiaoyu that she would soon talk to her brother Kyle about their relationship. He is in the King of Elves, and with his approval, everything will turn out fine. Unfortunately, Kyle hates human and wants Liya not to meet Xiaoyu ever again. However, Kyle's fiancée and the queen-to-be is a kind-hearted woman. She appreciates the help humans Ellie did in the Dragon War and invites Xiaoyu and his team to the royal wedding. Xiaoyu gets really excited to receive the invitation. He does not care about the king's marriage. Actually, he is happy to finally meet Liya again. It's been years and he is a grown-up man now. He is completely practicing forging metals and makes a beautiful ring for Liya. Happiness seems to be knocking at his door, but an uninvited guest is also preparing for the occasion. Rose, the dark elf, empowers the black gem with her blood and elf souls. The ritual is so powerful that a creepy storm takes all over the world. Once the dark clouds settle away, Xiaoyu informs his forging teacher that they are going to attend the wedding. The forging master also advises the young boy to give up on his impossible love story, but Xiaoyu is not backing off so easily. He rides the flying ship and travels towards the kingdom of elves. On the way, the forging master presents his greatest invention to Xiaoyu. It's a flying skateboard. It's not easy to fly, and Xiaoyu almost falls. But he then observes the birds flying around him. He copies their tricks and masters riding the skateboard. He even enters the elf kingdom on the skateboard and draws Liya's attention. She gets really excited and jumps to hug Xiaoyu. They both fall down, but it is definitely worth it. They are meeting after years. Liya looks the same because an elf lives for thousands of years, but Xiaoyu has grown up already. He takes his love for a ride around the kingdom. They also stop to greet the queen. Kyle sees them too and gets angry at his fiancée for not informing him beforehand. The queen says Liya's relationship is temporary as Xiao will grow old soon. Lets her enjoy it a little. But Kyle believes that humans' lives are short, but the impact of their love is for a long time. He does not want Liya to suffer from heartbreak and asks the queen to end this matter. She has no other options besides agreeing to Kyle and takes Liya to a special place. It's the sacred cave where the gem of life is kept. The well-being of all the elves depends on it. It's a ritual for the queen to wear this at her wedding. But an unknown danger is lurking near the kingdom. So it's risky for the queen or king to keep the gem. The most trustworthy person after them is Liya. She is going to be responsible for taking care of the gem. But she can't share the secret with anyone and must stay away from others, especially humans. Liya states that Xiaoyu is trustworthy, but the queen does not agree. She asks if Liya is going to put the whole kingdom in danger for something that won't last for long. Liya feels sad, but she can't back off from her duties as a princess. The wedding ceremony starts, and the queen enters the hall in a charming white dress. Liya follows her too, holding the gem of life. Xiaoyu notices her on stage and rushes to meet her. They watch the wedding ceremony together. Liya had been preparing a gift for Xiaoyu, and she finally got a chance to give it. It's a special folding bow. Xiao loves it and brings out his gift too. It's the ring he forged by hand. While the king and queen says the vows, Xiaoyu also confesses his desire to spend the rest of his life with Liya. He takes her hand to put on the ring, but Liya refuses to wear it. She can't be selfish and forget her responsibilities. Before Xiao can understand the whole situation, someone breaks into the wedding hall. It's Rose and the Dark Elves. They scare away all the guests and surround the king and the queen. Rose attacks Kyle and proceeds towards the queen. She gets angry about not finding the gem of life and asks the queen where it is. When she does not answer, Rose takes her under a painful spell. Liya told Xiaoyu to stay away, but he wanted to help. He picks up an arrow and aims to Rose. The queen is saved, but Rose attacks back Xiaoyu. The wound is not deep, but the infection hurts pretty badly. Rose takes the queen as hostage and asks Kyle to meet her at the battlefield if he wants back her wife. Kyle prepares his ship for the battle and reminds Liya of the responsibility she must take care of. Xiaoyu wants to join them too, but Liya refuses. He follows the ship anyway, as it has also taken Xiaoyu's pet dogs. While passing by Kyle's ship, Xiaoyu invites Liya to join him. They can travel faster on his flying boat. For the sake of the queen, Liya joins Xiaoyu and they rush after the dark elf ship. Surprisingly, Xiaoyu can locate Rose due to the poison wound she gave him. She lied about heading to the battlefield to distract Kyle and headed in another direction. Xiaoyu and Liya sneak into the ship and find the queen trapped in a room. Rose catches them and orders the dark elf to attack them. While Xiaoyu gets busy fighting the elves, Rose grabs Liya and throws her out of the ship. Xiaoyu jumps after her and pulls her over the flying boat. He promises of not letting her go ever and requests to consider their relationship. Liya changes the topic and advises getting back to their own ship, then tries to explain everything to Kyle. But he does not listen and humiliates Xiaoyu. Then he scolds Liya for being careless and reminds her of the great responsibility. Liya feels ashamed of her decisions and asks Xiaoyu to never look for her ever again. Xiao tells her that she changed and he leaves heartbroken. On his way, he hears the voice of Rose, who offers to fulfill his wishes if he agrees to help her. Xiaoyu faints and wakes up in his own aircraft. His master advises him to accept the fact that human and elves can't be together. It's better to move on. Xiaoyu does not agree and leaves. Meanwhile, the queen tries to escape the ship but fails. She asks Rose why she is doing this all. The dark elf reveals that it's all revenge for what she experienced in her childhood. Rose is actually the queen's sister, but their parents found Rose immature and chose their other daughter as the official heir of the throne. Rose wants back the throne with the help of the dark gem. She plans to combine it with the dragon's soul to increase its power, while Kyle is distracted on the wrong path. Rose reaches the dragon cemetery. It was killed by the elves years ago, but its soul is still trapped in the cemetery. Suddenly, Xiaoyu reaches there too. Rose asks him to bring the ancient map to locate the gem of life, and in exchange, she will fulfill all his wishes. But Xiaoyu only came to tell Rose that he would not fall for her tricks. He wants to live with Liya, but he will not use evil methods to get her. Afterward, he rushes to help Liya. She is heading towards the battlefield with Kyle and the elf soldiers. They have fallen in the trap and get attacked by the dark elves. All the soldiers are killed and the ship is set on fire. But Xiaoyu and his master save the elves and invites them to their aircraft. The king still is not grateful for their help and offers to pay for the aircraft. Liya gets frustrated and asks Kyle why he is behaving like this. Xiaoyu is a trustworthy guy and a good match for Liya. Kyle sighs and reveals that Xiao is infected by the dark gem and there is no cure. His mind will gradually get conquered by evil, just like it happened to Rose. Liya suggests curing him with the gem of life, but unfortunately it only works for elves. Xiaoyu is just a naive human. Xiaoyu hears this all and decides to save the queen by himself. He steals the ancient map and takes it to Rose. He asks to leave the queen first, but his body is under the control of Rose. She takes away the map easily. Then he sends Xiaoyu to get the gem of life. Kyle tells Liya to kill Xiaoyu, but she can't bring herself to do that. How can one kill his true love? Xiao is totally under the evil spell and decides to sacrifice his life. He begs Liya to kill him as soon as possible. To help her do that, Xiaoyu shoots an arrow at her and Liya attacks back. The arrow Xiaoyu shooted was intentionally broken and did not harm Liya. While Xiaoyu is dying in pain, Liya tries to cure him with the gem of life, but it does not work. She can't let Xiaoyu die and decides to take the poison to herself. She cuts her hand and uses the gem to suck out the poison. Xiaoyu wakes up, but the dark gem wound is not completely healed. He will die sooner or later. Xiaoyu wants to live his last hours with Liya and requests to let him join the quest. They all travel towards the Dark Valley, but Rose is also prepared for the war. She attacks them with shooting lava and dark elves. Rose steps on the aircraft and asks Liya for the gem. Kyle distracts her while Liya runs away with Xiaoyu. Kyle also shoots at the ship, which makes it lose control, and it crashes into the mountains. Accidentally, it blocks the way that leads to the queen. Liya uses her messenger arrow to send the gem of life to the queen, while they find another way. Rose catches Liya and threatens her to hand over the gem. She also attacks her mates and makes them hang over the boiling lava. Suddenly, green branches start to spread around the cave. It catches Rose and carries Liya and other to a safe spot. It's the queen who is using the gem of life. She has apparently saved everyone, but Rose still has the last card to play. She swallowed the dark gem and turned into a complete monster. Everyone runs for their lives, but they must figure out a way to stop Rose. Xiaoyu has a plan, but he wants everyone to trust him. He instructs others to distract Rose by throwing the gem of life here and there. Actually, he wants to lead the monster towards the lava. Xiaoyu pushes Liya away from him and lures Rose with the gem of life. Once she gets near enough to the lava, Xiaoyu pushes her away. Unfortunately, she survives and grabs onto Xiaoyu. He is dying in pain but does not let go of the gem. The dark gem poison is also spreading through his body, but he keeps remembering about the moments he spent with Liya. The beautiful memories keep him sane. Suddenly, the lava starts to freeze, and a lively tree grows in the middle of the valley. The dark elves dies, and their wandering souls finally rest in peace. Meanwhile, Xiaoyu is reborn with the power of the gem of life. Kyle can't believe that the gem is integrated with a human. This makes him reject all the prejudices he created against the humans. Liya has definitely chosen the right man for herself. Reality is not just what we see. Sometimes the one who seems naive and useless can turn out to be the bravest of all. They just needed a chance. The movie ends here. Thanks for watching. If you like it, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel.